I'm Dwight Davidson. I'm one of 4 partners in Davidson Auto Group. We were founded in 1962 in Rome, New York, and in 1984 I moved to Watertown and started establishing dealerships in the Watertown market, Watertown, New York market. My father started a Chevrolet franchise in Rome, New York in 1962 with his 2 brothers, and subsequently a few years later he bought them out and they went to Danvers, Mass and opened a Chevrolet dealership. From then on he ran it by himself until my oldest brother Don became of age where he could enter the business, and then my older brother Don helped him run the business. I went to college at Syracuse University and graduated in 1983, and in 1984 I moved to Watertown, New York and opened a Chevrolet dealership in Watertown in partnership with my siblings, who my father put us in business together. And he became the landowner of all the buildings, and we leased the buildings from him, and we went into business together. We opened a Nissan dealership in Watertown, New York, and we also opened a Ford dealership in Watertown, New York over the years. And most recently, we've opened a Ford dealership in Clay, New York, right outside of Syracuse, New York. I'm 2nd generation in the business. Of course, Dad started the business, but now we have the 3rd generation, our kids in the business. We have 5 of them in the business, and we're working hard to turn the business over to them and let them fully operate the business as we go forward.
So my name is Sara Graves. I'm a member of the Davidson family, and I'm the customer experience manager at Davidson Ford of Clay. So I don't even remember the first time I ever worked at the dealerships, but I did work over the summers while I was in high school. I think maybe even when I was in junior high, just working at the dealership in the summers. And then I went off to school and got my business degree, and I went and worked in New York City for a few years, and I ended up coming back to the family business and working. Now I've worked here for about 3 years, I think. Working with family can be really rewarding, but it can also be stressful. It is a little weird if you have a difference in opinion and how you handle that versus a regular coworker, but it's also, you're more understanding, I think, of each other. And it's a different dynamic, but it's a cool dynamic, and I like it.
The main positive from it is someone always has your back. If it's not one family member, it's another. The challenging aspect of it is everyone has their own ideas, and everyone needs their space to operate with their own ideas. Sometimes family emotions get involved in family businesses. So it's extremely important that everyone's educated in the family about how the business is doing, what each person's role is very clear, and there's fairness involved with everybody, and that creates a family harmony. So one of the things we've initiated in our family business is to have 2 to 3 family meetings a year to inform all family members involved, whether they work in the business or just own stock in the business, to make sure everyone understands what's going on in the business, to give them the how, what, and wheres of the business. That really keeps people informed. Provides a forum for family members to express their concerns and address their concerns.
We started doing family meetings as a way for, we call ourselves 2G and 3G, as a way for 2G to pass along information to the next generation. We're going to be running the business someday. It's important for us to gain the knowledge that they have and learn from them. So I think it's a really cool way to kind of pass down knowledge and transfer between 2 generations, especially when a lot of family businesses don't survive that many generations. So it's a way to ensure that we know how to work together, and we can gain that knowledge to continue for many more generations.
And it's really a family bonding exercise besides, because it's very hard to get everyone together completely otherwise, and we've been able to accomplish that by having these family meetings. And probably the best part of our family meetings is the night after the family meeting. We all get together as a family and have dinner. The little kids, the grandkids, all come together. They're putting on skits, they're playing together, running around the house, and there's a lot of great food, a lot of great camaraderie, and a lot of kids running around. It's fantastic.
You know, I think the future is open to whatever our generation wants to do with the business. You know, we can continue to grow, and I think that's what a lot of us want. But right now we just opened up a new store in a new market, so it's really just kind of growing that business and seeing where it leads us, and maybe, you know, hopefully continuing to grow in the future.